guys. So let us start with some simple and basic programmatic part so that it will be easy for us to understand what is that program related to and how we are going to use that program or variables or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to close everything here. So yesterday we discussed about these two programs, right? Access modifiers, which are related to these variables. So initially I have these four variables, and these four variables has been defined in some other program by using the syntax called. So now my question here is, by using this particular statement, did you observe any syntax in this? Yes, I observed one syntax. The syntax will be class name dot variable name. Class name dot variable name. What is the class name here in this program? This is the class name, and A is the variable name. Means I am using one syntax in order to access the variables in that particular class file into another class file. That is the reason I have mentioned class name dot variable name is my syntax here. So every program will have such type of things, but whatever the step that we are following is very important. Whatever the step that we are following is very important. Okay, now I am going to start this program. So this is simple Java basic program. I don't have any much variables, or I don't have anything like modifiers, methods, or something like that. Just this is a simple, normal and basic program in Java. So I have declared three variables. So I don't have any modifiers concept even here. I am not declaring the variables with modifiers concept. I am not using anything. Just I have declared I have used the concept of variables. That's it. This variable related to this particular number has been declared with some data type, which is nothing but integer data type, right? So I have defined two variables, int a is equals 30, int b is equals to 40. Now I want to multiply, or I want to product this a into b, and I want to store the value into c. But let us run this program and see the output. You are seeing the output 1200, right? But you are not seeing the output c is equals to 1200. Why? So I am going to unmute your mic. If someone wants to talk, they can talk. Yep. Here we are seeing the output 1200, but I am storing the output value in c is equals to 1200, but I am not seeing c is equals to 1200. Why?
We are merely printing the value, the product.
Yes. One thing. Anyone?
And you need to give a string actually. C equals to, you have to put in a string along
This
with
c
the
value?
println. No. Here with the system.out.println,
Okay.
within double quotes,
Okay.
you have to write C equals to
Okay.
space. Yes.
Is this fine?
Yeah. You can give space also.
Okay.
After equals to. Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
Nice. That's it. So that is what we are expecting the output. The same output we can see through this program. So these are just simple program. The format of each and every program is very important. Okay, so now I have few more things. Just I want to discuss about brief programs what I have in this folder, and apart from that we will go to methods concept. So next thing is class one. So this is just we have discussed, and the next thing is constructor. What is mean by constructor? Constructor is nothing but a supportive format for the object. A supportive format for the object. So suppose an object is there. If you want to define that particular object, a constructor is one of the supportive thing which construct your object, which will construct your object. Here in this program, after declaring the class file, this is the method we have, constructor. Just method name I have declared. In this system.out.println, what is the output statement that I have? I am going to print this statement. The second method is A1 is the method name, and I am going to print this method. And at last I have a main method. Constructor C is equals to new constructor, where I am going to combine the value of that particular constructor with the method. Let us see the output here. What you are seeing here? You are seeing just this is a constructor and this is a method. That's it. So whatever the methods or whatever the statements that you are printing, the same thing you are seeing in the output. The same thing you are seeing in the output. Let us have some R&D in this. See, is there any impact on that? Are you seeing any impact on this? I'm not seeing any impact. Even if I'm going to run this, I'm going to see the output. Are you getting my point, guys? What I want to explain here is, when you are creating something, make sure that that particular thing or object or variable or memory location, that should be reused in your program. Without reusing that particular variable or object or method, the creation itself is a useless thing. That is the reason you need to concentrate more when you are creating object, or when you are creating constructor, or when you are creating something. Here, if you are creating something, means you have to reuse that particular thing. See here what happened. Even with using this particular method, I am getting the same output. Without using the particular method, I am getting the same output. I am not seeing any difference here, right? So if you are going to use this one, what will happen? Again, memory allocation will be increased. So if you are not going to use this one, memory allocation will be decreased. So in that meantime, just even fraction of seconds is also nice, right? If you are going to execute the program, fraction of seconds also reduced. So due to that reason, if you are creating something, remember that we need to use that particular thing somewhere else in the program. Then only those things are useful for us. This is also just sample and simple program. This is nothing but constructor, object name is equals to new object, new object name or something, new object. Whatever the syntax that we have, object name is equals to new object. That is what we have written here. So that object name along, yeah, one moment. Yes, please.
Yeah, here, how come without constructor also we are getting the same output?
So here that doesn't matter. Whatever
Okay,
the default thing that we have produced. See here, if you are not writing anything in the program, only if you are going to write system.out.println, what will happen?
okay.
The same thing
The
will be
same
in the output, right?
printed. Yes, yes.
The same thing will be printed. That will not depend upon anything. Basically, By default, system.out.println itself states that whatever the thing that you are passing here, I am going to show you in the output.
Okay.
Nothing more than that.
You
Right?
mean to say
So here,
this will
yep,
be treated as a static block kind of thing, or simply a code block?
just simple a static thing. We don't have any particular related code or dependencies on any other programs or objects, right?
Okay.
Simple, just a static method we have here, static main method we have here. That particular
Okay.
static main method we are not using anywhere else. Suppose if I am not going to use this one,
Okay.
so what will happen?
Only
It is
only one
displaying
statement.
me.
This is constructor will be displayed.
That's it. But again, the same note point here. If you are seeing this warning, it is showing that the value of the local variable C is not used.
Okay.
You have created this variable or local variable or something you have created, but you are not using anywhere else. Then why you have created this one? It is
Okay.
asking you or it is stating you one warning message.
I mean, unnecessary memory consumption, you mean to say.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's it. Understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. Next thing, iteration. So iteration is nothing but keep on rotating, keep on rotating. By seeing this program itself, we need to say what this program related to. The concept of iteration. The concept of iteration. The concept of iteration means here, if you see this thing, don't worry about this concept. I'll explain you very clearly. So this is all nothing but the concept of loops. Till now we haven't discussed about the concept of loops. We will discuss about this concept. Just program itself is stating that iterating means keep on rotating, keep on rotating, keep on rotating until you are going to reach the values. So first we will discuss about this thing so that you'll get to understand what it means. So I want to see the output statement, or I want to see the output where I am going to see the values I hyphen j hyphen and k. So I want to see the output format like this. I want to see the output format like this. I hyphen j hyphen k. Here I am passing few values. First thing is I is equals to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus. What is the initial value that I am passing here? One moment, guys. Yep. So here I am talking about one thing where I want to see the output like this. I is equals to j is equals to k. But I want to see the output in such a way that few numbers I am passing. One something I needs to start with 1, j needs to start with 1, and k needs to start with 1. Here let us run this program first so that you'll get to know. Here you are seeing 431, again 432, 433, 434, again 441, 442, 443, 444. Like that you are seeing some output, right? 111, 112, 113, like that. First we'll talk about this thing. For I is equals to 1, I less than 5, and then I plus plus. I is equals to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus. If we are using this thing, remember that I am passing the value 1 here. Is 1 less than 5? Is this condition satisfied? Yes, this condition satisfied. If this condition satisfied, then automatically this program will be entered into this particular loop inside to that particular program. Now I is equals to 1 is fine. What is the value for I? This is 1 hyphen, and then it enters into this second thing. J is equals to 1 where 1 is less than 5 again. Where 1 is less than 5 again. Again the condition satisfied. Again it enters into this loop. Once it enters into this loop, again we are printing 1 hyphen again. Again k is equals to 1, k less than 5, again condition satisfied, where I am going to enter 1. This all these 1 1 1 will be printed only when these three conditions are satisfied. After that it reaches to this particular statement, then only it will get executed and it will display 1 1 1. Once this 1 1 1 executed, the next thing again it goes to here. K is equals to 1 completed. Now k is equals to 2. If it is been upgraded to 2 because of this k plus plus, now again it will verify the condition k less than 2, right? Everything will be checked again and again and again and again and again. But my question here is, here we are saying that I less than 5, but I am getting the output till only 444. Why? I want to see the output till 555. Let me unmute your mic. If anyone wants to talk about this, you can.
It is I less than 5, right?
Yes.
If you want to have 5 also, less than or equals to, you have to put.
Okay.
No, the syntax is wrong, I guess.
I'm going to execute this one. See here. I'm going to see the output till 555. That is the reason. So we have this concept. Don't worry about this. Just for our reference, how it is going to be executed, how we are going to see the output based on this statement and all those things. It keep on rotating until I is equals to 5. It will execute the program. If you are going to keep I less than 5, it will execute till 4 only. You are saying that I should be less than 5, means up to 4 it will reach. It will validate whether 4 is less than 5 or not. Yes, 4 is less than 5, that's it. If again I plus plus, again 5 less than 5, is this the right condition? No. There the condition fails and you are going to see only till 444. Understood, or any questions? Suppose if index starts with 0, what will happen? It will start with 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 2, like that it will start. See, I have updated it to 0 and I am going to execute this one. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Okay, fine. Now I am going to the next thing, which is nothing but the concept of method. Can you please repeat the loops? First, till now, package, class, main method is same. But here we are talking about numbers. Numbers means for those numbers, the data types will be integer only. That is the reason we have mentioned int I is equals to int I, int b, int j, and int k. Right? So I have declared with that one. Okay, so I have declared the numbers with some data types. Due to that numbers, integer is the data type. Now, for I is equals to 0, this is one type of condition, this is one type of syntax. So the syntax would be like this. For initialization, condition, increment or decrement. This is the syntax for that for loop. Now see whether that particular program is matching with whether that program is matching with this particular syntax or not. So here I have mentioned I is equals to 0. This is nothing but I am initializing the concept. I am initializing the concept. Now after that, the second thing is condition. What is the condition that I have kept here? This is I less than 5. This is nothing but the condition. If you want to keep any other condition like I is equals to 5 or I greater than 5 or something, whatever the condition might be that we have related to the operators, relational operators, means we are comparing two things, greater than or less than or equal to or less than or equal to greater than or equal to any operator you can use it here. But for my reference I am using this operator I less than 5. This is the condition. And third thing is increment or decrement operator. Here increment or decrement operator, here I am increasing the value. Why I am using 2 plus symbols here is, as per Java programmatic format, to increase the value, this is the syntax I plus plus. Done. Up to here we satisfied with the syntax and for this particular condition. Now we need to start with first level, second level and third level. Okay, first the program will execute this statement. It will initialize the value I is equals to 0. Yes, fine. It will take the value where that 0 value will be stored in I location. Okay, let us write that thing here. I, to understand this, I am giving this much space. First it will store the value 0. Okay, and it will validate the condition whether I is less than 5 or not, means 0 is less than or 5 or not. Yes, 0 is less than 5. Condition has been satisfied. Now if condition satisfied, automatically it will jumps into this particular loop. Okay, it will not increase the value, just it will jumps into this particular loop. Now in this loop again one condition is there. Again j is equals to 0 they are saying, j less than 5 they are saying. Now this j also stores with the value 0 because j is less than 5. Because j is less than 5. Again it will enter into this particular loop. Again they are saying k is equals to 0. Now again k will be stored with the value 0. Done. So this will get printed in the output first. Now this printing is completed. Again the increment operator will come into existence now. Now we are saying that I plus plus. I plus plus means from 0 to 1. It will increment from 0 to 1. It will increment from 0 to 1. Sorry, it keeps on rotating to this loop, right? So again it will be 0, again it will be 0. Now until this particular loop is going to be completed, it will not move out from that particular loop. It will not move out from that particular loop. Now in the first case we printed with 0 0 0, and in the next case again it moves to this particular internal loop. Now the value is incremented to 1, and it will check whether 1 is less than 5. Yes, 1 is less than 5, and it will print the value 1. Sorry, 1. Again 0 0. Again it will check the value 2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. Again it will print the value. Like that up to up to 4 it will print. Now it will try to print the next value also, 0 0. And now what is the value of k? K is equals to 5. Is the value 5 less than 5 or 5 equal to 5 is correct? 5 less than 5 is wrong statement, is the wrong condition. That is the reason it will come out from this k loop to j loop. Did you understand, guys? Did you understand? Now j loop will execute. Exactly, whatever the thing that you said is right. Once until the j loop condition fails, it will execute the complete j loop. The format will be like this again. J1 again 0, again 0 1. Any questions? Any questions? Are we good, or do you want me to explain it one more time again? From j loop once again. Yeah. So once this particular condition fails, means once this is being completed, once this execution has been completed, now the value of k will be incremented to 5, right? Is k less than 5? Sorry, is 5 less than 5? No, 5 is equals to 5 is the correct thing. So the condition fails. If condition fails, again it will move out of that particular loop. Once it will move out of that particular loop, it will move to j loop, right? Again, if it moves to j, I will be 0, j also will be Come on. Initially already j is 0. Now the value of j will be incremented to 1. Again k will be 0. Now I always 0 again. J will be 1. K will be 1. K will be 1. So I think you are getting confusion at this point, right? Now the value of j is incremented to 1. 1 is less than 5. That is the correct statement. 1 is less than 5 is the correct statement. Means it will start executing inside the loop again. Now what is the k value again? K is 0. That is the reason it prints k is equals to 0. Now again k will be increased to 1. 1 less than 5. Again the value is correct. Again 1 will be printed. Same. I is equals to 0. J is equals to 1 remains same. Again k will be incremented to 2. 0, 1, 3. 0, 1, 4. Up to here, the k loop will be rotated again and again and again and again and again. Now the k value is 5 here. See, is it 5 less than 5? No, 5 is equals to 5 is the correct condition. 5 less than 5 is the wrong thing. Again it will come out of the loop to again j value. Now the j operator will be incremented to So I'm going to unmute your mic. Yes. Again j will be incremented to 2. Right? Means it will not get executed. 0 to 2 less than 5. Right? The condition satisfied. Again it will come into this k condition. Again 0. Again 0. 2. 1. Again 0. 2. 2. Did you understand, Vidya?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So it keeps on rotating, keeps on rotating until condition satisfied. Until condition satisfied, it will go into that particular loop. It will go into the loop. It will go into the internal loops will be rotated again and again and again. Any questions still?
Yeah, understood.
So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll repeat it for you one more time.
Yeah, so it will first it completed full K loop, then it came into J, and then again goes to K, completes full, and then come back to J. So so in J, if everything is completed, then it will move to I,
Yes.
and both J and K both will be again repeated.
Yes, exactly. Simple thing. Until condition satisfied, until condition failed, it will keep on inserting the records. It will keep on printing the records.
Okay. Yes.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. The next thing, method. Method is nothing but the concept. The simple definition of method here is the set of statements which are used to perform specific task. Okay, the set of statements which are used to perform the specific task is known as the definition of method. The most generic definition of method is the set of statements which are used to perform some specific task. I am not talking about the operation here. I am talking about that particular set of statements where it is going to work for that particular action. The set of statements which are used to perform the specific task. Let us discuss about one example. So I want to perform addition operation. Okay, I want to perform addition operation, as well as I want to perform subtraction and product, and I want to perform division. All these operations I want to perform in a single program. I want to perform all these operations in a single program. Okay. Now, if I want to perform all these operations in a single program, the operation will be different. A plus B here A minus B, here A into B, and then the last operation would be A divided by B. Right? This is what I want to perform. Okay, so I'm talking about this particular set of statements which are used to perform this action, this particular statements which are used to perform one action, and this particular statement which are used to perform one more action, and this particular statement one more action. Means I want to perform 4 different actions by using 4 different things. That is the way we are going to explain the definition of method. Some set of statements which are used to perform some specific task. This is the task that I want to perform, right? Like that, in this program, this is one method and this is the second method, right? There are 2 methods in the program. This will perform one action and the second method will perform one more action, right? Second method will perform one more action. Anyways, a program will have this main method. No need to worry about that. That will be the common thing. And let us execute this program in step by step. Okay, I'm going to execute this program as it is. See the output here. We are seeing the output 1200 and 2000. This 1200 comes from this method, right? A1 method, and this 2000 comes from this B method, B1 method. Now, if I disable this one, you are going to see the error here because you are using the method name here, right? I'm going to disable this one also. Okay. If you mention like this, that particular line of statement will not be executed. Okay. Now I'm going to execute this one. Means it is performing only one action, which is nothing but this one. It is performing only one action, right? It is performing that action only. It is not performing any other things. Did you understand, guys? Suppose if I am going to execute both, I can. If I want to execute only B1, I can. means some set of statements where you are going to use to perform that particular specific task is nothing but the concept of method. So guys, I'm going to end this session for now.